One key success habit that I wanted to hop on and talk about that I haven't shared in a while is to focus on your frustration. Ask yourself, what is bugging you? And this is coming to mind for me today because I did this myself today. Whenever I'm having a challenge, what I do is I practice what I preach, and guess what? It works. And it always helps me to feel better. So something was bugging me and I was really frustrated. And what I do when something bothers me, something that somebody does or doesn't do, is before I decide whether or not I'm going to speak up and say something, because sometimes we do need to speak up and say, stand up for ourselves or express our emotions, how we feel about the situation. And other times I might ask myself, what, is it going to make a difference? Is this other person going to change based on what you say or don't say? And sometimes I'll just save my energy. So you want to be discerning here. But anyhow, so something happened this week. I think, yeah, it was earlier this week. And it was really bothering me. And so I said something about it, and then I pulled back a little bit, and it was still bugging me. And so I asked myself today, I got curious about, okay, what is really bothering you? And then what you want to do is, I like to say, go 7 layers deep. Keep asking yourself why. Okay, and then when you have that answer, okay, well, why? So what is bugging me? How am I feeling? That's the first question. I'm feeling frustrated. Okay. Or maybe it's a different emotion for you. Okay, but why? And then that first reason is likely not the real reason. And so then you want to ask yourself why that emotion, why that feeling, and then go another layer deep until, you will eventually uncover the root cause. This is why I also like to say curiosity, another success habit, is such a great problem solver. Get curious about your happy emotions and your unpleasant emotions to let them guide your direction toward achieving your goal and or identifying and overcoming a root challenge. So anyhow, I got to the root issue of why I was really bothered. And I thought, you know what? In order to feel better, you do need to assert yourself further. You do need to speak up and say, hey, this is bothering me. You do need to get a bit angry with the person and let them know. And so I did that. And I knew once I did that, in a constructive way, but do I expect anything to change in this other person's actions? Nope, I don't. And I don't need it. It's just something that I needed to do for myself, is to assert how I was feeling. And I feel much better. So be discerning, pay attention to your emotions, and get curious about the deeper underlying real root cause issue, real root cause emotion, and then let that dictate what you need to do. And so by focusing on that frustration, rather than trying to cover it up, to push it away, to get yourself feeling better in the moment, first to feel better, long sustaining feeling better, you want to uncover the root issue. So hope you got some value. Like and subscribe. I'll